Hello. So, here is what my current situation is. I'm just gonna get right into it. I applied to a couple of conventions this year, like I usually would, and one of them got back to me and said that we could have a space. And I thought this convention was in August. It's in 3 weeks. So we've got our table and a place to stay for this course of this convention. What I don't have is extra inventory for it. So with the last convention I went to, we ended up actually selling out of a lot of the stuff we brought with us, so I have to make a bunch more of it. I'm going to talk a little bit about what it is that I actually sell at convention tables, because I do think it is important to actually know what I sell. So, when I say we got into a convention, I do specifically mean the artist alley. I see like a lot of people who complain about people who just sell like crochet in artist alleys. That is not what I do. Also, it's stupid to complain about that because they still have to make the stuff themselves. It's a lot better than having somebody who just like ordered all of their stuff off of wherever. I do sell crochet on my artist alley tables. I also sell the more like traditional, artist alley stuff. So like I sell keychains, prints, stickers, buttons. I think that's mostly it. I sell wristlet lanyards and just other things like that. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna make a couple of like vlog style videos of just basically con prepping, and I thought it'd be fun to take you with me while I do that. So I did want to go through some of the things that I've already made. You can kind of see them behind me. I'm gonna start with this stack of things that is not visible, because these will be new this convention, but hopefully they go over well because I really enjoy making them, which are these bucket hats. I'm not going to model them for you because they won't look very good on me, but this wig head can. This one is clearly in need of blocking, but I will do that today at some point. It's pretty cute though. I'm showing you the wrong side. So it does need to be steamed, of course, and like blocked, but I'll do that. So that's one, and then I want to make another one of those exact colors. This one's just blue, but it's cute still. And then this one, I don't have enough to make another blue one, sadly. It's very sad because I really love this color. But I do have enough to make another one of both of these, so I will be doing that. These are also quick, which is nice, and because they're quick, I don't have to sell them for that much, which I like because I want my stuff to be accessible. I want people to be able to get things. Because why wouldn't I want people to have fun stuff. So then here is the other thing. These are the thing that these dragons sell out really fast for me, so I hope that happens again this time. I've only made this one, so there's one, and then I usually use, so this is Bernat blanket, which is not my favorite. It's kind of tough on my hands and stuff, but it is nice and soft. It's nice and soft when you actually get a soft ball of it, which I feel like not all of them are. This one is really nice and snuggly or whatever. So I do prefer to use like the Sweet Snuggles Light style of chenille. Like I always call that chenille and the other one blanket yarn. So like blanket yarn would be like the Posh and Baby Bear and obviously Bernat blanket style, and then chenille is like the Parfait Chunky or Plush or XL or the Sweet Snuggles line, or what used to be like the Chenille Home Slim as well. So I'm used to using Sweet Snuggles Light, and I thought, well, if I used the regular Sweet Snuggles, that a plushie would just come out a little bit bigger. But here's this. This is like the size of my head, if not a little bit bigger, and it's only halfway done. So I ran out of yarn. This was an entire ball of Sweet Snuggles. I have no yarn left. I ordered more. They didn't have it locally, which was very sad, because I would like to finish this. But I ordered it, so hopefully that gets here this week and we can do like a little yarn haul, because I did order some other stuff over the course of this week's video. So yeah, I ordered more to make more really big ones, because I really like how big it is, even though I'm kind of like making fun of him because I expected it to just come out a bit bigger than this one, not freaking massive. Obviously, I'm super excited and really grateful that I get this opportunity to do all of these markets and stuff. Very excited. And I hope you enjoy hanging out with me while we work on this stuff. I have to decide what I actually want to do first today, though. This is a dice bag, because why not? I've made these before as gifts for, like, people, but I have not made one to sell before, which means that I have to add a lining to this, and I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. But I guess we will figure it out. So, dice bag complete. Here's what it looks like. This, like, little top closure thing that is like this is not in the pattern that I use. I just kind of, like, freehand it on there. All it is 2 rows of single crochet, and then a row of single crochet, chain 2, single crochet all the way around, and then another round of single crochets to kind of make it look finished. And then this, like, string is just a chain of 65 and then 65 slip stitches, which is really, really fun to do. It's not. Now, I do want to put a lining on this, but I don't think I'm going to line the whole thing, because looking at it turned inside out, nothing's going to fall through the bottom. But these sides, I would be worried about things like, probably not, but I don't want to sell something that I think is probably fine, so I think I'm just gonna cut a rectangle of fabric and sew it around the part that has the holes in it. That way nothing will fall through them. So I'm gonna pick out some fabric and sew this on. So I thought finding fabric was gonna be take forever, but this was like right on top of my bin of fabric, and I don't see why this won't work, so that's what we're gonna use. Alright, so bag officially lined. Here it is. It has dice in it right now because I wanted to make sure that it worked. Sorry I keep looking that way, that's where I can't see that's where I have a preview of the camera, so I'm just making sure that everything's in focus. But so here's what it looks like. Like I said, I filled it with dice to make sure nothing was gonna come out, and like nothing's gonna come out. The yarn, because I forgot to mention this earlier, is Big Twist Value Lime Jelly. I don't know if this was always a thing with Big Twist, because I don't feel like it was, because I've always used that. But this particular ball, or like skein or ball or whatever, it doesn't really matter, split so much. This is all I have left of it, so it's just gonna go in my little bin for scraps. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like it was really really splitty, that one. But yeah, project number 1 done. It is 5 o'clock, so I don't know if I'll be able to get anything else done today. Probably. There's a purple and a blue version of this type of yarn. I just forgot the word for yarn. And I have both of them. So I think I would like to make 2 more of these in those colors, but I think that's gonna wait because it was really time consuming, because like there's a lot of obviously there's a lot of stitches. I feel like, I don't know, I can do like plushies a lot faster, like Ami and stuff is way quicker for me than things like this. I still enjoy making it all though. So I will make a purple and a blue one. Not right now. I figured out what I'm gonna do next. So these that I showed earlier, I want to have at least 2 of both of them. Obviously I have 1. My dog's being sassy. So I'm gonna go grab the yarn colors. I think I'll make this one again because it's a bigger like pane. And then once I have all 4 that I want to have, I'll do the steaming and like the steam blocking and everything, because I don't want to have to like get the steamer tool out, put it back, get it out, put it back again. So let's go and find all of that yarn in the shelf. I want to take you with me to the yarn shelf because I think it's fun. Where's the red? No! Okay, little yarn tour of all the yarns I used to make this and the yarns I'm going to use to make it again. This one, I don't, oh, it's so bright. Oh no, I'm gonna disappear into the darkness a little bit. This one is, my camera doesn't like it at all. It's not that bright, I promise. It's not like a neon red. Is that even a thing? I don't know. I promise it's not this bright. It's just a regular red. I'm pretty sure it's the Walmart brand, but I don't know because I don't have a label with it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. This is my ball of orange. It probably needs to be wound up. I don't know what happened to it. Yellow is Red Heart. It's reliable. I like it. Green is also Red Heart, but older Red Heart. I got this one at, there's like a local like craft thrift store. I try to get most of my acrylic yarn there if I can, but also like because it's better to get used than thrown out, but also it's acrylic yarn. So I have a lot of it, but I don't know. I believe that it's better for it to get used than thrown away, turned into something that someone will use. Both of the blues are, I'm pretty sure these are both Big Twist, but don't have labels for them anymore. So I can't be 100% sure about that. They feel like it though. They don't feel quite like the Red Heart. And then the purple one, which looks really blue on my camera for some reason, but it is purple, I promise. It says purple. Walmart brand, Mainstays, the one that you can only get at Walmart or at the thrift store if you're lucky. Not lucky, it's not that great. So I'm gonna work on this, and we will have another one that looks just like this one in like an hour. They don't take that long, but. Hello, it's Tuesday now, and it is much later than I wanted to start recording, because this morning I thought that the thing I wanted to do before I started recording would only take an hour, and then I could get into sitting in front of this camera again, because all I did was make these little tags to go on the bucket hats that I've been making. It took me 2 hours just to get my printer to work. Why do printers just not work? But obviously I got it working. These are sublimated, so they're not like gonna wash off. So I have a bunch of these hats here. I'm going to attach these tags to them, and then if somebody buys one and they just rip the tag off, I don't care. I just want the branding on there for now. Yesterday I did finish the second rainbow one, but I didn't finish weaving in the ends. I will, but And then I started this one, the second pink one, pink and blue one. It's almost done. I'll finish it today too. But since it uses a 4mm hook, that's pretty small for me and worsted weight yarn. So I'm gonna take a break and sew these tags onto all of the bucket hats that I have, which is a lot. I have 8 of them. Also, just a quick little I just want to show them off because they're cute. I have 2 in this color, this brown. They're available. All of these will be actually, when this is uploaded, available to buy on Etsy, and I'll probably put them on my Square website too. So if you see one and you want one, you can go buy it. I don't care. And then I have this different rainbow one, like the yarn was rainbow. This one's really soft. So, I mean, they're all soft, but this one is actually inside out, but that's what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, this one's really soft and it doesn't have the same, these ones are nice too, and especially if you wash them, but they're not near as they're stiffer than this one. My dog's being weird. Alright, so I'm gonna sew these tags on and finish the other pink one, and then I will show you how that looks. Okay, tags have been sewn. I'm gonna try to find out a different way to do that because that took an hour to sew these all down, and I mean, it looks fine, but come on. I don't know what I'm doing. Looks cute, looks fine. It just takes a really long time, and I don't like that it leaves thread visible on the back, on the inside. Which no matter what I did, because I tried it a couple different ways, no matter what I did, I couldn't figure out how to not let that happen. But like I said earlier, I just want it on there. If somebody buys it and then rips it right off, I don't care. I just want it on there for branding purposes, I guess. It's just a logo. It doesn't have a website name or anything on it because kind of maybe a little bit want to change the name of my website business stuff, but I don't know what that would be, so not committing to anything. I just don't love what we go by right now, but for now. But I know the logo's not going to change, so it's on there. I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this one up and try to figure out a different way to attach these tags. I have 2 left for these 2 hats for once this one's ends are woven in and once this one's actually done being made. I left my door open. That's awkward. So you will see me again in a minute when I am done with all of that, and hopefully once I've figured out a different way to attach these. Hello. It is now Wednesday. I didn't get to record again on Tuesday yesterday because it was busy around here. There was just way too much background noise for me to record. So, update from yesterday. I did finish both of these. They're done. I'm going to make listings for them up on Etsy and my Square website, which I just do both because I know some people are going to be more comfortable buying from Etsy versus my website, but the fees are lower on my website and I don't have to pay for the listing, so I like to put things on both, and the inventory between them is synced, so I don't really have to worry about that. So for today, Wednesday, I worked on a sticker design this morning. It's only 10 a.m., but I earlier this morning worked on a sticker design. I hopefully can get that done today, but maybe not because it depends on if I feel like working on that or not. I'll put some clips in for today, though, aside from trying to finish that sticker design. The yarn that I talked about ordering on Monday should be here. It says it's out for delivery, so we can finish the really big dragon and then hopefully make another one today if I have the time. They don't take very long, so that should be doable, I think. I also would like to, if I can get to it today, go to the store, the craft store, obviously. That's not obvious. It's obvious to me. I want to get this stuff because I think I have did some Googling. I think I figured out a way to attach the tags I have for these without the sewing thread being visible, but I don't have all of the things I would need to do that. So I'll have to go get it. Alright, so it's the next day because I didn't have time to finish yesterday. But the yarn order did get here yesterday, so I wanted to go through it really quickly and show everything that I bought. So bought the all of this to finish this one, so we can get that done today for sure. That's probably what I'll do right when I'm done recording this. I messed up on the order. I distinctly remember putting 2 of these in the cart, but I just checked and apparently I only ordered 1. Of this light pink and dark pink to make another one. So I'll have to go sometime soon. I don't think I'll do it today. I'll probably do it next week to get another of the light pink. Or what I'll do is I have another of the darker pink, so I might just reverse my plan. But I don't know, because I did kind of like the idea of a lighter pink one versus the dark pink. And then next thing, and we bought 4 purple. Actually, this color is not called purple. What is this color? Lavender. 4 of those. Because my sister wants one that's purple, and then I want one to sell that's purple. And then I also grabbed just 1 accent color because it barely uses any of it. So I think 1 ball will be enough to make 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one today. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do after that, but definitely gonna finish this. So let's get to work on that. Okay, so this is the last time I can record for this week, so I wanted to go through everything we made. This week wasn't quite as productive as I had hoped, but there's always gonna be next week. So, first thing, the most recent thing I did, new sticker design is done. Where am I going? So, like, this one is too small, and of course I made a whole stack of them. So I'll have to remake those, but I'll still like put these in like a discount bin because there's nothing wrong with them. They're just smaller than I like. Aside from that, this week also, I didn't record making this. Another dragon. This one's purple. It's a different purple one than the one I was talking about on Monday. This was the rest of that Bernat skein. It's the like Bernat perfect phasing, and I think it makes really cool looking plushies when you use that yarn, but I don't like Bernat blanket, so I have like a blue skein of this left, and I'm going to make another one of these in blue, and then I don't think I'll buy any more Bernat because I just don't. It's not as soft as I want like plushies to be. That aside, we also did these. I keep dropping one. These, both of them are done. I haven't steamed them yet, even though I said I was going to do that on Monday. I will do it though before they get sold. I'll steam block them and everything. Also, the tags are now sewn on in such a way that there is no thread visible in the back, which I talked about wanting to figure out how to do. So I figured it out. There's no thread visible anywhere. So I'm relatively happy with that. If you have suggestions for other colors to make these in, because I would like to make more of them, I'm just not sure what colors to do, let me know, because I need some ideas. And then last, and certainly not least, we have this guy is done. Finished him yesterday. He's huge. He weighs about 4 pounds, I think, because his whole midsection is like the poly pellets or whatever they're called to weigh it. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. Glad I bought a whole box of yarn to make more. So if you enjoyed hanging out with me this week, I would really appreciate if you could consider checking out my TikTok and Instagram. I am mostly active on Instagram. I try to make sure that I post on there, but honestly, I'm not very good at keeping up with it. I post more often on TikTok than anywhere else, but not super frequently there either. I'm working on it, though, so hopefully pretty soon I should have a lot more posts coming out. Also, if you saw anything you liked in this video, you can check out my Etsy shop and my personal website, which is through Square, so it's my Square shop. If you saw something you like. If not, then I don't care. You don't have to look at it. Also, if you want to, you could do all of the like typical YouTube stuff, because this is a YouTube video. If you didn't like it, then you don't have to. And lastly, I hope you enjoy your weekend, because this is coming out on Friday. So yeah, just have a good weekend, and I will return next week with another con prep video. Thank you so much for hanging out.